Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning. Will the royal family help the Epstein investigation? Do you have a message for Epstein's victims, Your Majesty?
So that's a video of Camilla, the Queen of England, walking away so fast when she was asked by an ITV journalist if the royal family was going to be helping in the Epstein investigation and if she had any message for the Epstein victims. But no, Camilla walked away so fast as though she didn't hear anything. And Camilla actually not having an answer to any of those questions is disturbing on so many levels. First, because she herself has mentioned several times that she is working on violence against women. And then second is because a member of that family, that is Prince Andrew, has also been mentioned in the Epstein files and has been accused, well, allegedly, of some very, very disturbing things. So the least these people can do is actually say something. And Camilla isn't the only person who's been approached by these questions. King Charles has also been asked the same. Prince William was also asked the same. But for their cases, the security came in, intervened, and started telling the journalists to stop those questions. But as you can see for Camilla, of course, no one stepped in, but Camilla walked away so fast. Yet this is the same person who says she's working on violence against women. This just continues to show how these members of the royal family just do things for the sake of it. Camilla obviously doesn't care about women. I mean, look at what this woman did to Princess Diana. She literally destroyed Diana's home. Well, I can't put the blame on her 100% because King Charles was also involved. But I mean, this is the same woman who destroyed another woman's house, and then she's here saying that she is actually working on violence against women. Isn't it hypocritical? In fact, on the royal family's website, they even quote Camilla's words where she said, "Each one of us has a part to play to do everything in our power to raise awareness, to reach into others, and to support and be inspired by those very brave survivors." And they even say how the Queen has worked to highlight organizations supporting victims of rape and sexual assault for over 10 years, undertaking numerous visits to learn more about the issues, meet survivors, and highlight the invaluable contribution made by the people and organizations working in the area. So if this woman has actually worked for 10 years to support these victims, then why doesn't she have something to say now? Like, no, obviously it just doesn't add up at all. And Camilla doesn't care about the victims. You can't tell me she does, because no comment actually says a lot. No comment means that you either side with the oppressors, because clearly you do not show any compassion for the victims. And I know some people might argue that the royal family are not allowed to make or actually answer to the press. But I've seen them doing that before. Remember when Prince William was asked if members of the royal family were racist, and he actually answered the press saying, "No, we're very much not a racist family." And that is after the Oprah interview that the Sussexes did. So yeah, these people can actually answer the press. It's just that Camilla didn't want to because she knows she doesn't care about these victims. Trust me. And of course, people online just noticed this and were calling this out. For example, Narinda, who's been very vocal about this family's hypocrisy, commented saying, "Camilla's silent when asked about Epstein's victims. She's an ambassador, quote unquote, for domestic abuse, empty pointless branding when she chooses silence. Never complain, never explain. Silence isn't dignity when Epstein's victims are involved, Camilla." Exactly. This isn't actually dignity. This is just so shameful. The fact that she was quiet in the face of all those questions just shows me which side she's on. And then another person even commented saying, "Silence from them as per usual. Her being an ambassador too, shameful. They only come out and speak when it suits them. It's absolutely shocking and sickening. These poor girls and women are constantly in my thoughts. Something needs to be done, and done now." Yeah, it's very disturbing what happened. Then someone else even said, an ambassador for domestic abuse? That's hilarious. How about how she and her hubby treated Diana? Exactly. And honestly, Camilla's audacity to choose a project which doesn't suit her at all baffles me. She could have literally chosen any other project. But she decided to choose something that doesn't suit her at all. It goes against everything that she has done. She is, in fact, among the people who've been abusing women. For example, what she did to Princess Diana. That was so bad. So her choosing this project obviously was for PR and for people to see as though she's doing something. But she obviously never gave two thoughts about what she was doing. And that is why I've always said the only person who actually came into that family and worked and actually cared about what she was doing is Meghan. Meghan is the only person who's cared about what she's doing, and her actions match her words. Meghan cares about women. Meghan is always advocating for women. Meghan supporting women-led brands. Meghan always showing up for women and girls. Like, she is actually a clear definition of speaking and doing something, but the others are the complete opposite. And well, of course, Prince Harry has also been doing a lot in what he actually cares about. But as of this moment, I'm talking about these women. And well, someone else also replied saying, "Oh, I so love this for Camilla. She claims to support victims of sexual abuse and violence and apparently makes it her life's work. And when someone asks her directly about Epstein, she just ignores and keeps walking. Pathetic." Yeah. This is pathetic. And yeah, these people's hypocrisy just keeps showing every single time. They can't run away from it because it's their identity. They are so hypocritical. They obviously don't care about the victims and whatnot. Everything is for their own PR. Then one comment that I actually found to be funny is someone saying the last time she walked that fast was when she and Charles made their first big public appearance back in 98. Then she couldn't get into the car fast enough. Now she couldn't get out of the car fast enough. Keep pressing them for answers, press. Yeah, the last time Camilla walked that fast was in 98 when she and King Charles made their first big public appearance. And it was obviously shameful considering what had happened to Princess Diana the previous year. And I can say for both instances, that was a walk of shame. She couldn't wait to get out of that situation fast enough because she knows this is great shame on herself and for the entire family. But again, these are problems that these people have put themselves into. And I think they should just address these once and for all instead of staying silent, because silence honestly isn't dignified. I think it just shows that you do not side with the victims and are on the oppressor's side. That is what the silence tells me. So I don't know about you all, but don't you think it was very shameful for Camilla to walk so fast and ignore those questions? It was really shameful. So let me know your thoughts, then I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.